Okay, boys and girls, we're going to go into the markets. Now, what we're going to be looking at here is EURJPY. Currently just worked it out as a quick 8 pip scalp. So we're going to drop an order in as we speak, which is here. So the order's in underneath this candle. I'll follow that up to get down onto this particular marker. Now, the higher I can get this into range, the better. And where does it come from? Well, let me show you. Well, I'm going to be showing you this. Now, this is how I work things out. This particular engine part of it works the bias out and the trade. It's something that if you've been through the way of the Scruff and done the modules, I'll give you a version of this so you can plug it in once you understand the charts. It's an excellent tool because it literally maps out what you're doing. Market's just gone in as we speak. But what I also do for the guys is I work all of these things out. So if we go on bulls and bears, I've done the full markup here. Already in a short trade. Excellent. Well, not excellent because it's running into the open. You should have let that wait a little bit. But here are the full markup of what's going on, actually showing them where everything is. And then I take it down into Tracker Plus. And this is me doing a blow by blow of when it's ready, how it's ready, and how to trade this thing. Okay, so I do keep an eye on what's going on with the guys. Now, if we just flick this back, just so you can see what's going on, you've also got a strength meter under here. Now, this is quite handy as well. So we know we're looking at the euro, which is pretty darn strong at the moment. It's moved up 2 points from the last data sample. And it's pitching itself against JPY. However, the JPY was losing ground slightly, and it lost a lot of ground overnight, and that gained ground. So what that's telling you is there's movement. Now, we're only looking for 8 pips because the ATR isn't that great at the moment. So we only need to get it to about here. Now, one of the beauties of this is you have to target effectively. Now, if I take this out to the hourly, you can now see that short coming in. There it is there. It's continuation of this to run down onto here. Now, that 8 pip target, which is here, actually ties in with these cluster points. And that's one of the better ways to trade. You just go in, look for where they can potentially stall, and then just run your trade into it. Take it out to 4 hours so you can see it a bit further. Again, up, down. This has been into a consolidation, pulling this back down into there to get 8 pips over the course of this hour is not difficult because you've got the 4 hour telling you what's going on. You've got the 1 hour telling you what's going on. Drop it down into 15 minutes. And again, you can see there's a lot of pressure coming in, and it would show these targets a little bit more clearly here. There it is there, running along the bottom of those plateaus. And then if you take it down into 5 minutes and it runs over, you'll see it even more clearly. There's your target point. So it's nice and easy. If you want to stage into this, you've got a barrier here. Now, if we just push this out to 15 minutes, you'll see there's your barrier. So you could stage all the way into there. If it's going to run, it'll probably run at this one up at the top as well. So if you want a tight sort of stops, it's here, a little bit wider up there. But let's play this out, see if we can hit our 8 pip target. Okay, Josh, that was for you. It's just cashed out. Just get my tickets off. Do get into a habit of checking to see if you got any tickets running, because I have a terrible habit of leaving them and then going off to make a cup of coffee and find it's been triggered again. One of my failings. But we look through. So there we are. There's your 40 quid. There's your 8 pips. We could have had more, but I prefer them being conservative. Get in, get out, get paid. Job's done. Now I can reset it, look at it again at 9 o'clock, and then see what's happening in that hour, and then on to the next hour. And that's just trading. And the thing is, I mean, everybody has a go at me all the time. Your win rate, win rate, win rate. The thing is, guys, I always do my homework. And the reason I've got a good win rate is because I do that homework. You know, I've almost got it nailed down before I go to market. I've got the target in place. I know exactly where I'm getting out if I'm wrong. And sort of my bias tool that you see, sort of direction compass, if you want to call it, it's pretty darn accurate. You know, it doesn't get it wrong very often. So what can I say? And if you look at this, they always roll on, you know. So you can see what I did yesterday against today. So you can see it's a rolling process. Not only that, I actually tell the guys in the squad what I'm doing before I do it. So they know exactly what's going on. And that's why they stay for a very long time. So there you go, Josh. That was for you. And see you all in the next one.